So let's try to answer the question that is on everyone's mind. Is the bottom in for Bitcoin? Is the bottom in for altcoins? Has the crypto market finally bottomed? Let's dig into this, right? If you've been listening and watching closely enough to Cheeky Crypto and Chris Does Crypto and in the free Discord, link in the description of the video, you would know that we have been calling for a crypto crash and a stock crash and a Fed pivot all happening in Q3 2024. This is something that we've talked extensively about for the last 18 months. We put 40% of our capital to one side to buy this very dip. But is the bottom in? Have we seen the crash and now we're on the way up? Let's dig into, our thoughts, our opinions, and what everybody is saying in the media. If you enjoy this sort of content and you wish to be kept informed and, you want to do well in crypto, you have to follow the right people and listen to the right people without an agenda, and that is us. Hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, hit the like button because you're enjoying the content, and join us in the free Discord and have more meaningful conversations with us there. But let's get to the desktop. Let's dig into all of this wonderful crypto stuff. Let's go. So Bitcoin bottom in, now heading for a slow grind higher after haze. This is back in May 3rd, 2024. Look, there's an element of truth. The bottom, in my opinion, is in. It was just over 15K. Back in 2023, and we're probably not going to revisit those prices for some time, if at all, now moving forward. But what I would say is, buying at 60, 67, 70K Bitcoin is just not the one, right? We've been saying to expect lower prices. We're probably going to have to come down to like 50 to 40K. And that will give us a really healthy bull run, right? And, I want to sort of dig into where my mind is at. Obviously, I lost a lot of money on my portfolio, if I can get my words out, like many other people. But look, no one's got a crystal ball here. A lot of people have got it wrong, but we have been getting it right. We've been calling it correctly and accurately for 24 months or so, right? But look, I wanted to sort of dig into this stuff and just let people know that, we probably haven't seen the big almighty crash complete yet, in my opinion. A move up and then another move down is kind of how I see it. But look, time, can be difficult to predict. We're expecting the Fed pivot in September. Money printer will go on, and then obviously the value of assets will increase because the value of the dollar and other currencies are going down, right? So it's inevitable that we will see a huge, monstrous bull run for crypto. So we've got analyst warns Bitcoin BTC price could drop another 20%. And I'm going to come into my thoughts and opinions on this in a moment. But like talking about, dropping down to like 40K or even lower than 40K as real possibilities. We got Bitcoin bottom is not in. BTC traders set price targets as low as 40K range. And look, I think this is a real possibility. And I'll come on to why I believe this in a moment. We've got something is happening. Bitcoin hodlers scoop up $23 billion in the past 30 days. This is worth of Bitcoin. And what I want to kind of illustrate is, I mentioned in yesterday's video, I lost $300,000 off my portfolio in value. And this is coming from somebody that's predicted, this big crash, right? There's a chance that I was going to get it wrong, rather than actually sell and buy back cheaper. I put 40% of my entire value of my portfolio in stable coins to deploy on these big pullbacks. And that's what I've been doing. So look, I'm not too concerned. And the reasons why I'm not concerned about, the value of my portfolio going down is because the amount of interest in cryptocurrency is at an all-time high, right? The price just hasn't caught up with, the demand for the assets, right? And it's certainly the price, at least, and the investors certainly don't understand how much more demand there's going to be in the future for this asset. At least a lot of investors don't understand that just yet. Some do. 𝗕𝗂𝗪𝗓, MicroStrategy, they clearly understand it. The demand is going to increase and the supply isn't going to increase, which means that, when there's more demand than there is supply, you're going to see a shock and a price, will be discovered. New prices, new highs will be discovered. And this is, an expectation, right? More than anything. Bitcoin ETF trading volume tops 1 billion amid crypto crash, according to Galaxy here. This is the head of research, expects funds to see inflows as investors buy the dip. So again, this isn't like other cycles in terms of, risk to reward ratios. I think the risk is much lower in this cycle than it has been in any other cycle. Crashes like this, when, China are banning crypto and various other countries are clamping down on crypto, regulators are negative towards crypto, way more risk to reward, right? But this time round, we've got, future presidents of the United States talking positively about crypto and how it's going to be, built in the US, right? A real pivot on the negativity that we've seen out of the US when it comes to blockchain. This is a real big positive, right? Then you've got institutions, the ETFs, the real world tokenization of real world assets, which in my opinion is going to be a $1 quadrillion market, all the money, right? And this is, for me, the reason why I'm not concerned. And the reason why, if prices go low or lower, then this is a huge opportunity. And I do expect the prices to go lower. And I'll come on to why in a moment. We've got Bitcoin bull Michael Saylor compares Bitcoin to air and water. Why is he doing this and what does he mean? Well, I should share the screen really. What he really means is that you need Bitcoin. Particularly in times like this, you need Bitcoin as much as you need air and you need water. I think that's what he's trying to explain. And maybe, that resonates with a few people. Maybe it doesn't. Then we got Bitcoin impending death cross may trap bears as Bank of Japan eases rates and rate concerns. What I want to kind of cover off is my expectations now, right? What do I expect to happen next? At the moment, what I believe we are seeing is the Fed poorly communicating and maybe slipping up a little bit, letting people know that they're considering, cutting rates in September. I think it's really obvious they're going to do that. I think they made that quite obvious in the way they communicated it. Then we saw the update on the jobs out of the US and the data there. Again, really raising concerns that they need to do the Fed pivot. That is likely to happen in September. And the market is trying to price this in. Now, it's just my opinion, and you can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, but they don't tend to be able to price in these movements correctly. So we do see a lot of volatility. And look, I expect stocks to crash more. I'm expecting the crypto market to crash more once the Fed actually pivot. Once that pivot happens, I don't think we're going to be down there like a number of months upon months. I think we're going to be down there for a short period of time. And then we're going to start that grind up into the true bull market that will happen in 2025. And it's going to eclipse anything you could ever imagine. Even if you've experienced the previous bull runs, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as bullish and as explosive as the next bull run. It's just my opinion, but I expect the Fed to pivot in September. I expect further downside. But again, I say this with an air of confidence that there's nothing to worry about. For me, it's just about deploying more capital, increasing our positions. I'm certainly not selling anything just in case I'm wrong, because nobody's got that crystal ball that we've been talking about. And anybody that says that it can have 100% accuracy is talking out of their arse. So yeah, look, we've done really well. We've had 100% accuracy, but we acknowledge that, probability would say we're going to be wrong with the next prediction, right? Because we've been right about so many. So, I think we just got to be honest with one another. We've got to, be clear about what our expectations are. Join us in the free Discord. You'll be mad not to. It's free to join. There's over 7,000 people. in there talking about crypto, all different various of experience in crypto and investing. And then you've got our team, and you've got Nick, myself. We are the most accessible YouTubers in the crypto space. Have meaningful conversations with us in the free Discord. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.